I don't know any Deftones. I don't know any Lynch Mob or Badlands or XYZ or Whitesnake, but I know like a little bit of Dokken, you know. Yeah, something like that. One second. How long does it take to get an understanding of playing and finding where to put your hands? Well, it kind of depends on how much time you put into it each day. Like if you just do a little bit each day over a long period of time, you might forget some things. So I don't know. I would say like an hour a day at least, and probably like a year, and you'll get some skills down where you'll kind of know what you're doing. That's how it was for me anyways. I mean, your technique won't be perfect after a year. Your ideas won't be great after a year, but you'll be somewhere after a year, you know? My interface is messed up. I might know a little bit of Motley Crue, but I'm not sure. Kind of forget it. Yeah, something like that. I don't know any RHCP. I don't know who that is. Oh yeah, Red Hot Chili Peppers. I learned a song like 2.5 years ago, or 2 years ago, I don't remember, but... Yeah, I forgot how to play it. I'm not very good at string skipping, right away, so... Stairway to Heaven, Raised by the Wolves. Play Necrophagist. No, that's not right. I don't know where it begins. I think... Yeah, whatever. I know part of a solo from one of these songs. I don't remember. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I don't know. That part's difficult. Fuck, that's hard. Yeah, it is pretty messy. I can play cleaner when I'm doing my stuff. It's kind of stuff that I'm practicing. But like if I do, yeah, I don't really do that tapping stuff. It's kind of difficult for me. I have no idea. I have no idea how to play that one. Oh, that's difficult. Fucking hell, dude. I can't do that shit, I guess. Kind of my favorite riffs. Alright. Well, we got one riff that's definitely one of my favorites from Racer X. I think. I don't know if it's Street Lethal, I forgot. And then, man, for my other favorite riffs, I got no idea, dude. There's so many riffs. I don't know any voivods. I mean, I know who they are, but I mean, it's 3mm pick right here that I'm using. No More Tears. I don't know that one, but I can do the other Zach Wild solo. I forgot. hey, Abby, thanks. Sounds kind of messy, so I'm gonna put it back to that setting. A few of my favorite guitarists. I'm gonna say Vinnie Moore, Paul Gilbert. I don't know. A few of those guys. A bunch of the Shrapnel Records guys. I'm more of a rhythmic, extreme metal guitarist. I'm a big fan of extreme metal. Probably a bigger fan of extreme metal than I am all that stuff that my style actually comes from. So, can't do it on this guitar because it's tuned to E. Hold on a second. There we go. This one sounds a bit heavier. Yeah. No, that's not right. Let me see. It's a RGA 42 FM. RGA 42 FM. It was like $300. It was $300 for me to get this thing. It's real nice. I don't know any Neil Zaza, but I've heard of him. Side shirt. Dude, I gotta get rid of that shirt because it's got a hole in it and it's way too small for me now. So, I gotta get some more band shirts. Hold on here. Yeah, I'm in standard tuning, D standard. Sacrifice. I don't know that one. I'm guessing that's Racer X that you're talking about, but oh no, okay, you're talking about the D side song. That's the lyric. Yeah. Yep. What's that? That was sloppy. I don't know Stairway to Heaven. I don't know that one. I don't know it. Raining Blood, Dimebag and Invase influence. I don't really know. I feel like sometimes I kind of have a dime bag influence, but I do have an Ning influence for sure. Raining Blood. Yeah, I think it. I don't know how to play it exactly. Hardest shred lick I know. I don't know, dude. Because some stuff that other people would find hard, I would find easy, and some stuff that I would find easy, other people would find hard. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I would say like it's like a tapping thing. Sometimes I play it like this. You know, no tapping. Kind of a Paul Gilbert thing, really. But I also use it. That's like a different mode. That's like A or something. This is just the E standard version, or E minor. And then there's like so the one that I do a lot is like this. So it's like something like that. Something like that. Sounds a bit better with a dirtier tone because I'm not really clean enough to do it like perfectly. But that actually sounds worse, but whatever. Something Pantera influence. Someone said that before. Yeah, I'm in D standard. Hold on a second. Pantera influence. I don't know. I barely know any Pantera, but. I don't think that's the right solo. I'm doing Cowboys in Hell and then the Domination solo. That's, yeah, that wasn't right. I don't know, it's hard for me to do that with a D standard. point scale. I have no idea what that is. I've been playing for 4 years now. All threes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the domination solo, to be honest. Learning guitar at home. Watch some YouTube videos on lessons. Whatever you want to figure out, just watch some YouTube videos on that. And if you're not like going to school for music or anything, you don't need to learn like how to read music, but I would recommend learning theory because that is important. You're gonna reach a plateau if you don't learn theory, because at some point you might be good, but you won't know what you're doing, and you just won't get any better. Like, you're no choice anyways. Your ideas. Thanks. I've been working on more rhythm recently. Rhythm is something that I've always had a hard time with. Hold on. Audio interface cutting out again. I don't know Canon Rock. I don't know that one. Yeah, I'm waiting for more song requests here. I could play some Death, I guess, while I wait. Someone said John Petrucci. Yeah, hold on a second. Get me out of the guitar again. Because, I don't know the solo very well, but I used to know it. Pull Me Under. Yeah, that's okay. And I used to know, like, I don't know the solo very well, but I've been requested so many times that yeah, I don't know. I don't know the solo very well. I'd have to learn it because people request it a lot. Putting it up a bit. Again, that's a cool tone, but when you play too fast, it's like just a bunch of noise. Yeah, still. play psychosocial. I can try it. Someone said phrasing is more important than notes per minute. I agree with that. I completely agree with that. Speed doesn't matter at all. How much time to learn? No. I didn't learn alone. So I've played for 4 years, and my dad basically helped me out with scales back when I started, but that's basically it. Everything else I've mostly figured out on my own when it comes to metal stuff, but I do have a guitar teacher, and we've learned other things from that. Like some blues stuff, jazz stuff, whatever. Oh, damn. Kind of difficult. I had it yesterday. Yeah. I've been playing for 4 years. I don't know that solo. I don't even know that song, to be honest. I just have some of their earlier stuff. First 3 albums. I didn't really check out the later stuff because I'm a big fan of like the old production sound. And I know a lot of those bands kind of changed when the production sound changed. The worst metal genre? I don't know. It's probably, I don't even know what it is. There's a lot of metal genres out there that are just kind of a bunch of noise, you know? I wouldn't consider those to be good if it just sounds like static. And I'm a fan of like brutal death metal, so I'm not saying that those bands are noise. Those bands sound great. It's more the bands that really just do sound like complete noise. do have a couple Morbid Angel songs that I like, but I didn't get into anything else other than like a few songs from their first album. So I wouldn't really say I'm a big fan of them. This guitar seems like it's out of tune. Besides, I'd rather play that song, even though I don't think it's D standard. I think it's E flat, but like. That riff is too difficult. It's like ridiculously fast. And then adding the power chords. Yeah, I can improvise with a backing track. Hold on. Second while I get a backing track on. All right.
I have to finish this paper. I'm swamped. No one told me college would be so
what the hell?
damn.
Just get around it. It's free.
Can it help with what I wrote?
All right. Pinky. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I don't know that solo. No idea. Never even heard of it. One second, now I gotta switch guitars again. That was Ibanez guitar right there. This is my BC Rich since we're playing over a backing track. I'm gonna use this one. I don't know, is that loud enough for you guys?
that?
Manage money as a
A Tony
family with the
McAlpine
Venmo
style
teen account,
background track.
available
That's
for ages
perfect.
13 to 17.
That's what I like. Back in the day. Lost track of whatever scale I'm in right now. I'm honestly, I want something more metal. I guess that's. Fun stuff. I haven't listened to Liquid Tension Experiment. I know what it is. I'll probably check it out soon because I've heard a lot of people talk about it. A lot of people mention it to me. Let me see. Yeah, I'm 19 years old in 2 days. Let's see here. I've been playing guitar for 4 years. 4 years as of March. 80s band riffs. Yeah, sure. We'll see what I know. I don't know much from the 80s. I know a little bit. I don't know. I never really learned a lot of these songs. I just kind of pick up the riffs. I don't learn them completely correct, you know? I don't even know. I think they were tuned to D on that album or something, because that's not right. Yeah, they were. I can't play that riff. Too much distortion. Well, yeah, it probably is too much distortion, but I often play, like, death metal stuff, so it's gotta stay that way, you know? Your across the street neighbors anymore, that's sick. If that's true, anyways. But, yeah, that's cool. 'Cause I'm a Vinnie Moore fan, at least from his first album, you know? I like his first album and, Meltdown too. Meltdown's good. Yeah, his first album was Mind's Eye. I think someone was asking for Sepultura at some point. Yeah, I don't know Territory, but I know, like, small parts of a couple other songs, I guess, you know? I kind of forgot them, but we'll try. I had to get a different pick for this. Alright. Here's another song. There it goes again. That's all I really know from that. Rise. Wrong key 3 times. Psychosocial solo. I did that earlier, or I tried, and I can't do it because I don't know the solo very well. But I'll play like some licks from it if I can. Laid to Rest, I don't know that one. The only song I know by them, or know how to play, is, I don't even know that one either, but... I'm not left-handed. It's just the camera. Camera's inverted. Seek and destroy. I don't know if I remember that one, I don't know any Trivium Painkiller riff. Alright, yeah. For an amp, I have a Boss Katana MK2 100 watt. I forgot how to play. Can I play for you? What's your favorite song? No idea. I don't really have a favorite song. I have a lot of songs I like a lot. But one that I play a lot, one that I like to play a lot that I still haven't really gotten down completely is Scarified by Racer X. I hate playing this song, dude. Frick, this is too difficult. Yeah, I have some original material, and the original material I have that's actually out in Spotify right now isn't really, I'm not gonna lie, it's not as good as what I'm doing right now. So there's gonna be stuff coming out soon that's better, but if you want to go listen to that, it's under the name Jake Genest. It's on Spotify. The album is called Sudden Revival. I don't know any Blink 182. Someone said Ingve Malmsteen. I know part of the solo. I don't know. I can do some stuff in the style, but I don't know any of these solos very well. Sounds kind of messy. Yeah. I think it's just moving that shape up, right? Yeah, I don't know, that's an old song that last time I heard it must have been years. Or last time I listened to it was a couple of years. And then I don't know the solo on that song, but that's a sick solo, dude. I have a certain protagonist's hair. I don't know. I have no idea who that would be. Dude, downpicking is like my weak point, honestly. I started like Paul Gilbert did because he was doing all upstrokes at first when he first started playing. That's what I was doing too. So when I economy pick, I only do it when I'm descending. I can't do ascending because it's the way I learned. And when I sweep pick, I can sweep pick pretty clean if I'm descending, but if I'm ascending, like it's kind of messy. So yeah, if I take this shape right here, that's kind of messy there, but bolt thrower? I don't really know. I had like one of their songs. A lot of their, I saw a couple songs. It's like they start the same way and end the same way or something. Like yeah. So I know that one bolt thrower song. It's like. I think that's how it goes. Let me see. For the solo, there we go. For the solo, I gotta get out this guitar. Forgot how it goes. Some James Murphy stuff. Yeah, Obituary album. I'm a fan of that Obituary album because it mixes like groove. It has sick vocals for the death metal style. It has some sick riffs, groovy stuff. It has great solos, good riffs, and it's also intense at certain points, so pretty sick. Brandon Ellis riffs and solos. Man, I'm gonna have to switch guitars again here. Hold on. Yeah, so I did learn a Brandon Ellis solo a while back, but I can't play it, and I don't think I can play it now. I can try. See, I'm gonna have to change the tone here. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I kind of forgot it, but so. Even though I can't play his shit very well, he's a big influence on my playing. Brandon Ellis. Oh no. I'm not in tune for that. Yeah, that's one of my favorite Black Dahlia songs. I could probably learn Nightbringers. That's the one that I should try to learn. Yeah. Tornado of Souls. I don't know it very well again. That's another one. Yeah, see, that's... requested any Tony McAlpine, so I'm gonna play some Tony McAlpine as my last song. You know, because I'm gonna end the stream here soon. But here's some Tony McAlpine. You know what? I'll put it on the backing track too, actually. Hold on a second. There we go. I already messed it up. I forgot what to play next. I'm just gonna keep it going. That's not right. Fucking hell. Yeah, never mind. I should probably look at that song again, I guess. Well, I'm gonna end the stream there. Thanks for tuning in.